Today we have a special guest, Megan and Bailey. So how are you guys today?
Fabulous.
Very good.
Okay, let's start with you, Megan. I hear you're in volleyball.
Yep.
What team are you in?
Well, I played on the Junior Saints team this year for first year of high school, and then I recently, well, I guess not recently, but I've been playing with the Yorkton Blitz Club for 2 years now. So I was on that team last year, and then I'm also on it this year.
What about you, Bailey? We heard that you play hockey.
I play with Springside Lions for 3 years now, and yeah.
So you do play volleyball, right?
Yep.
So are you gonna try out for the seniors team next year?
Well, my parents want me to because they said it would be like a good experience for me or something, and like I agree with them. So it would just be like more experience for the future, I guess. So I'm planning on trying out.
What about you, Bailey?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
Other than volleyball, what kind of sports do you play?
Well, in elementary school, I played all of them, so like basketball, volleyball, and badminton. But then when I got to high school, I've only been playing volleyball. So.
I played basketball this year, volleyball, and hockey.
Cool. We heard that you have pets. What kind of pets do you have?
I have a cat named Kaya, and then I have 2 birds that we got. Oh, they're like budgie birds. They're like little chicken nuggets on a string. But we got them 2 years ago, and their names are Buddy and Bubbles, I think. And then me and Bailey recently bought a fish
Named Beyonce.
named Beyonce.
And he's a nice fish.
Okay.
She starves him.
Let's get back to sacred. So how's sacred treating you so far?
I like it. I guess it's very different from elementary school because like now you have like your 1 hour classes and you only rotate between the 2 days or whatever instead of like 5. But I'm liking it so far. It's a good change. And yeah, I like it.
Bailey?
It's a very humble environment.
How are your friends doing in this school?
Bad.
Bad. No.
Daytona Campbell scares me every day because she always smells like dirt or 5-year-old quesadillas. And Keelan Hall, well, she has
An irritable bowel syndrome.
she has notes. And so some of them are doing good, like Allie Clarkson and Treasure and Megan Schmidt, but some are doing very poor.
But sometimes Treasure can be a iguana hallway.
Oh yeah.
A very iguana. Do you like iguanas? Why
I
not?
can't say I'm not.
I like iguanas.
I love iguanas.
Me too.
One time I went to the zoo and I saw an iguana.
Me too.
Okay. What's your most memorable memory of sacred so far?
We got a lot. Where should we start, Bailey?
Okay, well, it's with like the Sacred Heart team, but like not at Sacred Heart. But we had like a really good volleyball year, and
So we were traveling to Weyburn, I think it was, and so it was all fine and dandy, roses and toilets, whatever. And then, so we got to Weyburn, and we had a lovely chicken dinner at McDonald's. And then we went back to the hotel, and then
there was like 4 of us in a room.
Yeah, so it was me, Bailey, Emma Pindis, and Emma Jones. And we were in a hotel room. We were in a hotel room, and our coaches didn't want us to leave, so they taped the door shut. So we couldn't get out, so we were trapped in that hotel room for hours, with Emma sitting on the toilet with her bowel syndrome. So we couldn't shower, we couldn't do anything except to sit in that room. And then we moved the mattresses off of the bed onto the floor, and it was like Africa in there.
And then our whole room smelled like really bad.
Like
so we had to
chicken nuggets.
evacuate the place.
Yeah,
And
where we ripped off that
in
tape.
the morning they came ringing on our doorbell, so we had to like put the beds all back. Yeah.
And then we went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we played at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
So 2 hours of sleep.
And while Emma was dealing with all her issues.
We were bonding in the African American room.
Fun. Well, speaking of friends here, since we've talked to them about them a lot, you seem really good friends. What makes a friendship special?
Chicken.
Well, and yeah, I'm gonna give a reasonable answer now. So when me and Bailey first met,
That's
I
not
didn't.
the question.
when me and Bailey first met, we knew nothing about her. I thought she was the weirdest kid ever because she wore whatever you wore in your odd little garden gnome hat.
I never wore a garden gnome hat, actually. No, I didn't.
You were at the lake one day, and you were with your Uncle Chuck.
Oh, yeah, like, oh, that was such a good story. Oh, yes.
And then we met at the movies, which we think is a trap now.
Because we went with Tia Ross was friends with both of us at the time. And then she took us both to the movies, Monsters University. And then we left Tia we left her somewhere, and we sat at the back, and it was colder back there. And then ever since then, she swung my leg on the swing, and I broke my leg on my birthday. Oh, that still didn't answer the question.
Well, I can't. I think that you need someone that will be there and be trustworthy, and that is definitely not Bailey. So I don't know why I even talk to her anymore.
Okay. Tell me about one thing you like about each other.
Oh.
I like her bald head.
I like your disclosed eyebrows.
You know,
only have
I like her little sister and her cat. That's the only reason I come to her house is because I can see them.
I like your. I like how when your mom walks in to your bedroom and goes flying into the wall because she has a mini trampoline in her room where she does her aerobics.
I do my aerobics there.
And I like seeing your mom.
Yeah, that answered.
Well, let's come back to Sacred here. What's your favorite class in Sacred?
I like Hockey Academy because it was a stretch. Okay, because it was a very fun experience because you got to leave school and it like didn't feel like a class, but it was actually a class. Like, you know.
Who's your teacher?
It's not that question.
Okay. So my favorite class?
Yes.
Okay. My favorite class was home ec because you got to eat and I like to eat. I like to eat. Eat apples and bananas. Just kidding, I hate apples and I hate bananas.
How about favorite teacher?
I really have quite a broad horizon. I love Mr. Degoo and I love Mr. Musclaw.
I have a burning soul. I mean, a burning fire passion for Mr. Boucher because he always yells. He is a very inspirational and he is there. He is fit. Not really, but he is there.
Can redo it.
Okay, he is very inspirational and he always gives like great advice or whatever. So he's a very overall a great teacher.
So what's your favorite thing to do here in Sacred?
In the school?
Yeah, in school, not class, just like in school. Like even lunch, recess.
The sports teams are fun.
Yeah, I like the sports team, so that was fun. And I also like to eat bananas. Just kidding, I hate bananas. I like oranges. I picked you an orange from my mother's tree.
I hate citrus.
Speaking of school, have you guys ever think about what you're doing after high school?
Yes.
So, are you going to trades, university, or what?
I'm going into the farmer's market business, I think. No, just kidding. I hate farmer's markets. Okay, so I think I've really, the past few months, past months, I have really, it has been an honor to ease your burden.
Okay,
I'm really interested in the medical field because I like to help people and it seems like a very like interesting job. So like there wouldn't be a day where you'd ever be bored, but I would not want to work in the hospital in Yorkton. I would like to work in the Seattle Grace Hospital.
I want to be a pharmacist. Cute. Because that's cool.
Well, we're closing to an end here. What do you guys want to say to your fans, your friends?
I love Hannah Montana! I love Hannah Montana! I love Hannah Montana!
So, it's been fun having you guys.
It's been an honor to ease your burden in any way.
It's been fun having you guys here. I hope to see you again. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.